Welcome back to another deep dive. Today, we're looking at a single piece you shared with us, the really chilling short story, The Signal Man by Charles Dickens.
Ah, yes, a fantastic choice. It's a masterclass in psychological terror, originally published back in 1866.
Right, and we're looking at it, interestingly, through the lens of its availability in Spain, where the source notes this particular electronic edition is actually copyright free.
Exactly. So our mission today is to unpack what makes this story tick. Why does something set in a fairly mundane railway cutting feel so, well, deeply unsettling?
Okay, let's set the scene. It starts with a traveler near a tunnel entrance who spots a railway worker below and calls out, what was it, hello, below
Yeah,
there?
or something similar.
Yes, hello, below there. Seems innocent enough, but that call profoundly disturbs the signalman. It really shakes him.
Which is strange, right? And it leads them to agree to meet again later.
It does. And that second meeting is where the real horror starts to unfold. The
Mhm.
signalman confesses.
Confesses what exact? He admits he's been seeing a phantom, a spectral figure that appears near the tunnel entrance, always seeming to warn of some impending disaster.
Wow. Okay.
Uh,
And the traveler? How does he take this?
Predictably, maybe. He's skeptical, thinks the poor guy might be ill, overworked, suggests seeing a doctor, a rational explanation.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But then comes the twist.
Ah, the twist. Later, the traveler himself sees something near the tunnel.
Don't tell me.
Yep, an apparition. And it matches the signalman's description exactly. Chilling stuff.
Definitely. So the source material classifies this under terror, supernatural mystery.
Mm-hmm.
It touches on themes like fate, isolation. How do those play in?
Well, Dickens brilliantly contrasts the ordinary, the everyday railway setting with this inexplicable supernatural element. It's that clash that ramps up the psychological horror. Is it fate? Is the man just terribly isolated down there? It raises all those questions.
And it does it quickly, too.
Hmm.
The source mentioned the length, something like 17 minutes to read, or just over 5,000 words.
That's right. It's incredibly concise, which I think adds to its impact. No wasted words, pure atmospheric dread.
We should probably mention Dickens himself briefly. Major figure in Victorian literature, known for his social commentary as well.
Absolutely, a giant of English literature. And the source points out that this particular digital library in Spain actually holds 22 of his books. It shows his enduring popularity even in translation.
And the stats for the Signalman specifically back that up, don't they? Since it was added in May 2020.
Yeah, the numbers are quite impressive. Over 17,000 views and more than 21,000 downloads. Clearly, it's still finding an audience in Spain today,
It's included in collections like novels of terror and suspense and tales of terror, too.
which reinforces its genre appeal. And for listeners interested in this kind of thing, the source also flags similar authors available there, like Arthur Conan Doyle and Edgar Allan Poe. Good company to be in.
So wrapping up, The Signalman is just a brilliant example of building suspense, playing with that contrast between the mundane and the uncanny, exploring, like you said, fate and profound isolation.
It really is. Which kind of brings us to a final thought for our listeners, maybe particularly those listening in Spain or familiar with that context.
Oh,
Well, considering this story is, over 150 years old, yet it's still being downloaded and read widely today.